We're heading for a spring ski in Gastein. We're heading for a spring ski in Gastein. The plan was to go to Sport Gastein, however, checked out the webcams this morning and it is bucketing down with snow. So we're heading to the lower resort of Dorf Gastein. For those who have been to my channel before, apologies, because this is my first post. This is my first YouTube video. Excuse me, I'm driving. This is my first video for maybe like 2 months. I've been fighting to get my Ironman race week and race day videos up, which I will do. It's on the agenda. But I have been absolutely manic with work. My days have looked like waking up, going and training, whether that be in the gym, biking, running, whatever. Heading to work from like 8:30 till 5:30, coming home, food, working till like 11 PM every day for the whole entire Q1 of 2025. Booked this trip with the fam who are still in bed to my favourite place on earth, the Gastein Valley, for the end of Q1, because I knew it was going to be tough at work, and this is a bit of a reward. Been here for a couple of days already. It is Sunday, I've left them in bed. The plan was to go to Sport Gastein, which, despite coming to the Gastein Valley maybe like 10 times in the past, I've never ever skied at Sport Gastein. So I woke up juiced this morning, ready to go there. Looked at the webcam on the Gastein TV and it is hammering down with snow. So I looked at the other resorts and Dorf Gastein seems to be my best bet. Although it's the lowest and it's quite warm right now because it is the end of March. It is just started raining here actually. Obviously it'll be snowing up the top. Dorf Gastein seemed to have the least snowfall at the moment. It was like a blizzard in Sport Gastein. It was like a blizzard in Bad Gastein and Bad Hofgastein. So we're going to Dorf Gastein just for a quick session whilst the kids and the missus are in bed. I will be posting more on YouTube, just need to get the time to do it. I have a big charity bike challenge coming up this year, so I'm going to be posting some of my biking content, going to be posting some of my lifting content, but for now, check out a few hours, 2 hours at the most, in Dorf Gastein, early spring, skiing. Don't know if you can see that, but there's a big piste basher trying to sort out the last little bit of the slope just because it's so warm. Down here it's like 5 degrees. Up top it's only 3, so not exactly ideal ski weather, but we're going to try anyway. And hopefully, well, it's stopped raining down here, so hopefully it's going to be nice and dry up there. We'll get in a bit of a decent session. Okay, got everything, got my phone, got my ski pass, got my skis. Let's go. It is very warm. Looking forward to it though. Look at that slope. That is spooked. Let's go. Let's hope no one else gets on here. Perfect. Look at the state of that. Yeah, as I was saying, so I'm here in Gastein again, just for some early spring skiing. We're only here for 5 days. This is day 3. The kids and the missus aren't skiing today. I'm coming up for an hour and a half, a couple of hours, just because I can, basically. Might as well fill everyone in whilst I'm on my way up the mountain on what I'm up to this year. So I've been trying to get a High Rocks ticket 4 months and I've been failing. Cardiff High Rocks tickets are released on Thursday, so I'm going to try my best to get one of those. If I don't think it's the end of the world. I think this year, well, based on the Ironman last year, I put my body through a fairly decent amount, so I wouldn't mind just chilling out a little bit. Although with that said, I do have a 1200 mile bike ride which I'm going to be doing in September. This is a charity bike ride for Kelly's Heroes. We are riding from the Rock of Gibraltar back to the UK. Obviously there's an ocean in the way, so back to the top of France, then ferry across to the UK. It's going to take 13, 14 days. We're going to have a support crew with us. We're going to have a videographer with us. I will document that, and I will document my training in the lead up to that. So that event is in September. I'm going to have to do a lot of bike training because it's about 100 miles a day, and elevation wise we're talking, I mean, the first few days are like 7,000 feet a day, so it is a big challenge. I think it's probably the biggest that Kelly's Heroes have done, and they rode from the east coast of US to the west coast of US. This may be a slightly bigger challenge than that, which I'm up for. However, in the meantime, I'm just going to stick consistently to a training plan, trying to build some muscle, trying to stay fit. Anyway, back to now. We are achieving some heights. It's looking a bit grey up there, but when we get to the top, it's going to be lovely and white, and I will take you down a few runs. As far as Ironman goes, I will be uploading my race week and I will be uploading my race day. They are just a ball ache to edit, and based on the fact I've been so busy with work, I just haven't had time. So apologies, I will get those up eventually. And there you go, that is the sickest. I think that's a house. If that's a house, that is my dream house. How fucking sick is that? And look at that slope. This is going to be sick. So anyway, Gastein, skiing. Let's go. go top to bottom, well, top to mid. So I think we're going to head down D3, I want to say it's called. D7, we're going down D7, my bad. So D7 is a nice little family route. And then that'll take us down to the mid station. Empty. Look at it, I'm literally the only one on the mountain. So we can now hit either a blue, continue on D7, or head down D5 or something. I think we'll perhaps continue on D7. I'll show you guys D7, quite fun. That way next. D7. Mellow. Okay, that was a bit of a leg burner, to be fair, and my hands are freezing. So here you have the option D7C, which would take you down to the bottom, but it is ever so slushy, or D6, which is going to take me to the mid station. We're not actually far from the mid station, so we're going to go there, jump back on the lift, and then head down some reds, I think. But finding it a bit difficult to see what's in front of me, so a few of those lumps and bumps took me by surprise. Here we go, let's head down. Nice wide slope. Into the mid station. Catch you back at the top. Okay, so that's D7 done. We'll head down a few reds next. Although actually I might come back down that one, film on my phone instead. But yeah, that's D7 done. Go up, head down some reds. The pieces are spot on. If it was blue skies, it'd be perfect. But we've got a little bit of snow. It's a little bit difficult to see the lumps and bumps because although they've been groomed, it's still a bit lumpy and bumpy in places. But with that said, happy to be out here skiing. Legs are burning a little bit. I've got a leg session at the gym later, so I don't want to destroy them too much. Let's go again. Okay, now we're heading down D1, which is a red over there. Let's get the camera ready. Oosh. There we go. Let's do this. Sun is coming out as well. D1. Shit, I better zip my pocket up. Otherwise I will lose my phone. Go. Oh, pretty much there now. Okay, good job. D1 goes left. D2 blue goes right. on the chairlift. That was sick. Weather's actually decent now. So I think we'll head back up and we will probably head D1 again, but then we'll go into D10 and I'm pretty sure it's going to bring us out. Actually, it won't bring us out here. It's going to bring us out the other side of those trees, wherever that may be. We'll get another chairlift up to the top. Okay, so that is D1 that we just came down. This is D1. So we've come off this chairlift here. We're going to head back down D1 and we're going to take D10, which swoop around to the right instead of going left. So let's just get kitted up. I'm hoping this camera angle is actually okay and you can actually see everything. But we'll see when we go back and watch the footage. Sun's coming out, which is nice, means we can see everything. Let's get going. Stay in the sun this time. We're back at the chairlift, as you can see, and we are about to head down D2, which is a blue. I think we went on D2, no, we went on D7 earlier actually, so D2, new slope. It comes off the back of D1, which is a red, which is that, and this looks tiny, left. Ah, there's a chairlift down there. And where that takes you. Shall I head to that chairlift? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get down to that chairlift. Not sure what slope this is. D1C heads right, D7C heads left. I have a feeling they both go to the same chairlift. D7C is a blue, D1C is a red. Huh. Let's hit D1C. It seems to split. See that? Bends round to the left at the bottom. It's quite wide. Seems to split down there. A bit slushy, very slushy in fact. So let's stick to the shade. Already, I think it's only 9:30 in the morning. Nose making. Oh, I should have gone. This is horrendous. This is terrible. Oh god. Early spring, don't come down D1C. We will not be ripping down. The last time we're coming down this slope. Not at that slope anyway. Oh, it's slushy. Oh my god. Not a lot of snow at all. Show you at the bottom, but I don't even think there's body to read. Oh yeah, apologies. That's stuff. See how brown this is, look. Shit, no, it's close to that. A couple of borders. Head down. Stopping down there. Wow. Should have gone to the mid-station. Oh, fuck me, man. Let's head up. Up the slope. We're actually quite near the bottom now, I remember this. Look how slushy it is. Barely any snow there. I'm going to put you away before I crash. And then I'll see you back at the top. Alright, that is about it. That is all I'm doing. Just an hour and a quarter this morning. The sun has come out. It is beautiful now, but it's starting to get slushy already. It's the end of March, so I can't expect too much, but hopefully that's shown you a little bit of what the Gastein ski resort is like. We've been down a few blues, we've been down a few reds. It's a really good family resort. This is my next challenge. It's not even a challenge, this is my next slope. You're gonna go on the chest strap for the rest of my session, then I'm going. I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, that is it. We are done for the day. I'm getting the lift back down because it's a bit slushy towards the bottom. But that's Gastein. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that gave you some sort of idea as to what is available in Gastein. Tons of slopes, mostly family friendly. I don't think there's even a black here. They're all blues or reds, and the reds are pretty easy reds, to be fair. Early morning like this in the spring, perfect. If you come any later than now, which is 10 AM, you're probably not going to have a great time. But get there early doors, all good. Back into Gastein now to enjoy the rest of the day.